Hello and welcome to Fireside History. Today we'll be discussing how Hattsuili dealt with the rebels of his kingdom. When we last left off, they had rebelled. Much of Anatolia had turned against their Hittite overlords, and Hattsuili had to respond quickly, and he did so by going for Nanasha first. This city lay beyond the southernmost bend of the Marasantia River. Now, upon approach, the gates were thrown open and the city surrendered. The next city required a slightly more brutal approach, as they resisted Hattsuili and would be fought in two different battles, only to fail to seize victory. Hattsuili, in response, obliterated the city and had weeds planted and all future settlement banned. So, all in all, he took his their rebellion and his victories fairly well. One more city refused to submit, Salashua, also known from various Assyrian merchant texts. And once it was dealt with, the entire area of the entire south of Anatolia was, well, conquered once again. Now, Hattsuili's policy towards rebels was remarkably similar to Anita's, and would be repeated by later generations of Hittites. Basically, those cities that rebelled but then surrendered immediately, or enemy cities that surrendered immediately, were spared. Those that continued to resist were destroyed. Now, this policy would yield a great many victories and do a lot of good for the Hittites, as it helped spread their reputation far afield, and would serve Shupililiumish and Mirshili II remarkably well during their reigns, many centuries after Hattsuili's own reign had come to an end. But the real challenge lay in Sanahuita again. This region and city, which had resisted Hattsuili 3 years prior, successfully, would take 6 months to siege, and by the end of it, they were eliminated, to put it lightly. And the ending of her independence from Hittites once and for all served as a clear signal to the other cities, and was a hint of what Hattsuili had in store for them should they continue to resist. Therefore, the rest of the cities quickly surrendered, realizing that resistance was ultimately futile. And that's where we'll leave off, with Hattsuili victorious, Sanahuita eliminated, and the rebellion at an end.